Hello, Spinner94 here, posting for the first time in a while. Finally got a battle to upload. Yeah, it's been a while, as I say. Thank you, people, for checking on me. All that crap. Yeah, I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, but I have been so busy with work. I'm working 6 day a week now. It is quite challenging. There's been a lot of changes and stuff like that going on recently, so that's needed to get sorted. But yeah, let's jump into this battle. As I say, rocking a few good things. Fable and its Shadow. Chris is rocking some interesting stuff. The ice crab thing I never get to see. It's nice to see someone else running a Weezing, so there was quite a few things on the opponent's team that are quite intimidating. So I'm going to lead off in Cinema. My partner's going to lead off with Lapras here. You don't get to see Lapras too often. Lapras is a pretty sweet Pokemon. Pretty good attack stat, pretty good special stat to say, gets priority and all sorts. I can see why people use this thing in the lower tiers. So Geislopod's going to go straight for first impressions. I'm surprised that didn't do more damage, as I'm going to go for a Flare Blitz on this thing, and yet again I'm surprised that didn't do more damage. We seem to be very underwhelmingly hitting each other here. So Geislopod's going to emergency exit out of the way, and he's going to switch into my low tech, which is a pretty good switch because it kind of walls out both of us at the moment. So Weezing goes for a Will-O-Wisp, definitely a misplay there. Can't burn fire types made, you're 2 generations behind, bloody hell. So this thing actually manages to take off half itself, so I'm not too worried here. I'm going to switch out into Clefable. Clefable can take a hit from hopefully whatever my Lotic's going to chuck. I reckon Weezing was going to go for a Pain Split or something like that. So Hydro Pump is going to hit me. That does quite a chunk of damage here, as it's going to set up Toxic Spikes. It doesn't bug me too much, as I do have Clefable Shadow back in the background, so I'm pretty good on that. So Psychic's going to hit this Weezing, and it lives on a smidgen of health. Like, what on earth is this? You just cannot beat this Weezing down. It's terrible. So Ice Beam's going to hit. I'm surprised he didn't go for a Hydro Pump again. Maybe not wanting to miss the risk. Accuracy is a bit iffy. A Sludge Bomb is going to hit, and Clefable gets absolutely destroyed. You know what? Clefable didn't get to do a goddamn thing in here. Just shows the finger. Screw you guys. I will one day get Clefable to work. So Weezing is going to go down here. A critical hit. Like, it really mattered at that point. A bit overkill there. So finally Weezing's gone. It's glad to see the back of that thing, as Pelipper is going to come out, and I'm going to bring out Gengar here. So I realise I'm at a hell of a disadvantage here. Water types everywhere, drizzle on the field. So it basically means I'm going to get off one decent hit and die. So I thought, you know what, maybe it'll double target down the Lapras or something here. So I'm going to go straight for a substitute, as Chris has taken this opportunity to switch out into Geislopod here. So I'm going to substitute, get the right the hell out of there, as Pelipper is going to go for a Hurricane. That does a huge chunk of damage to me. I'm not sure if Hurricane now hits it 100% of the time, cover the rain or something daft like that. I know Thunder does, but I'm not entirely sure about Hurricane. But either way, that is not great. So I can't afford to keep cowering behind this thing. I'm just going to go for one big out attack here. So me and me prison uniform is going to straight go for this Pelipper here with the Poison Z move here, which is a pretty nasty way to die, dissolved in your own acid. That is pretty grim. So it's been nearly a year since this game came out. Ultra Sun and Moon are coming out. I'm looking forward to hearing people's opinion on that. The trailers look interesting for it. Probably not going to get it straight away. Probably going to have to save Christmas, as I say. Money is an issue. Someone may have bought another trip to Japan, going there for a 3rd time. So Japan addict here. We're coming a full-on weeaboo. So back to their side, the field cleanup. Gastropod didn't get to do anything this time. Surprised didn't go for a first impressions. I would have done quite a chunk to Lapras there. So, oh yeah, Mr. Krabs and the Ludicolo's going to come out. And this Ludicolo is just a mega shot here. This thing does some Dragon Ball Z shit and just obliterates poor Lapras here. That critical hit definitely mattered there. So, but we got one on our side of the field. That one didn't matter too much. So I'm going for a Sludge Bomb. I take this thing to about 3/4 health. It's a shame. Disappointed not connecting on my. Thank God it didn't go for an Ice move. That would have been the end of me. So Chimera's going to be chilling out here, as Energy Ball's going to hit this thing again. I'm thinking, oh shit, is this going to be another one-hit KO? But no, just managed to live in the red. Maybe Assault Vested, maybe just Natural Defense has saved it there, as my poison move is going to take this thing out. Thank God for that. That takes you out the game, and hopefully we have a chance to win this now. So Moonblast is going to connect. How the hell did that thing kill? I know it's super effective, but Jesus, Ice Crab is not very effective. Well, I suppose that's what you get for supporting crab people, Chris. So my low tick is going to come in here, and I'm going to get one Sludge Bomb off before I get obliterated out of here with Hydro Pump, and I do manage to poison him. That is the bit of the kick in the teeth there. That's a bit shitty on my part, but you can't really help these things, as yeah, I'm about to get obliterated out of there. Gengar did its work. I'm pretty happy with the way Gengar did there. Kind of pulls me back into the game, as Moonblast is going to connect on Milo Tick and do quite a chunk of damage, considering Gengar's had some nice special attack. That did way more than my bloody blast did. God knows, maybe it's fully invested in a special attack or something, I don't know. So instead of what's going to come out here, I'm just going to fake this thing out and let it die to its poison, and that's pretty much the match there. As, oh yeah, I get the Game of Thrones here. Bloody hell, there's some betrayal shit going on here, as I get taken out as well. It turns out my partner really wanted to be the only thing on the board. Some mass betrayals there, great, and I'm scarred for life. But anyway, that's pretty much the game there. I hope you all enjoyed it. That was a pretty decent battle, and I hope to see you all as the next battles or whatever, or whenever the hell I decide to stream next.